Okay, guys, it's been a while. I'm not feeling very good. If you're wondering why I haven't really been uploading school, I've been trying to do a lot of homework and stuff. I'm trying to keep up with school, and I have a lot of stuff I'm doing with my friends and all that good stuff. Well, I have been active on Instagram, so if you follow me, then well, you can. I'm pretty active on Instagram. I'm not super active on Twitter though, and I'm gonna get a new Snapchat very soon. So what I want to talk about is Destiny 2. So what do I think of Destiny 2? As a Destiny 1 veteran, I've been playing since Dark Below. I've done raids. I've done Trials of Osiris. I've been playing for a very long time. So I want to talk about my Destiny 2 experience. So pretty good. If you saw in my videos, most of them were on the Hunter. Hunter was my main class in Destiny 2. I mean Destiny 1. It was my main class. I liked Shadow Shot was pretty cool. Out the smokes and Shade Step and all that shenanigans. Blade Dancer Blink was kind of cool, and I liked Backstab because it was cheesy. Even the super did kind of suck. Golden Gun was a really nice super because if you even see them, they're dead. And also I really like throwing knives. Those are really fun. However, they've been heavily nerfed, and I switched to Titan. For the last couple months of Destiny, the first Destiny game, I've mostly played Titan. So if you saw my Blindly Destiny videos, a lot of them are on Titan. That's because I mained Titan pretty much for the last couple months. I did play Hunter a lot though. Overall, I want to talk about my favorite and least favorite weapons. My favorite weapons, I loved Fever and Remedy, and that's not just me bandwagoning on other people. Like I know people will kind of bandwagon a little bit after Age of Triumph, but I got it. I mean, I heard it was okay, but the perks looked really good, and I liked the impact and stuff. I tried it out. I loved it. I thought, yeah, the recoil was a lot, but hey, it was vertical, which is nice. Reactivate was a great perk. It was great for PvP. That was probably my most used hand cannon. I used it over my God Roll Palindrome, which is saying something. Really, really good. At first I used Hammerforge, but then I used Reinforced Barrel for the range. That was my favorite hand cannon in Destiny. In year 1, loved Fang of the Erdute. That was the PvE baby. Absolutely incredible. Against all odds, machine gun. Deleted it in year 1, which sucks. But it was a great machine gun. First legendary, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was my first legendary. At least weapon. Her Mercy got a God roll that I used on stream a couple times with Luck in the Chamber, Final Round, and Rifle Barrel and Sure Shot. I love that thing. Also really like year 1 Matador. Still have that. Tons of fun. Rangefinder and Final Round. I really liked in year 2. Hawksaw was great. I had an even better roll than the vendor roll with perfect balance instead of fitted stock. But other than that, pretty much the exact same gun. Also, I never really got my hands on the Hung Jury. But that was okay because I already got some plenty of God rolls like Not Like the Others with Firefly and life support and perfect balance. That was a great PvE weapon. My favorite weapon overall in year 2 was probably the Omelan Skull Rifle, the Cosidus SR4. I got a pretty good roll. It wasn't like great. It had a hand-laid stock, triple tap, Spark, PS, and Grenadier, which is solid, and I really liked the gun. Now in year 3, I got a better version of that with Zen Moment, Icarus, and also hand-laid stock, and also slightly better sights, which was really, really cool. I really, 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 really liked Talon Drum. That was a great gun. Not as much as the Fever and Remedy, of course, but I still did enjoy it. And I even liked Zowie's Bane. I thought Zowie's Bane was really overlooked, and I actually really, really enjoyed using it, which is really shocking for me to say. Saladin's Vigil, great fusion rifle. Year 3 was a great year for fusion rifles, because in Year 2, there were only a couple good fusion rifles. The only fusion rifles that were consistent were like Panther Ray, Darkblade Spite, and the Hitchhiker. I mean, the Vacancy, but I never got my hands on that. I really love Darkblade Spite. I use that all the time in year 2. And I got the exact same roll from on my other account for Year 3, which is great, except with a better scope. Scalen's Vigil, great fusion rifle. Each New Day, love that thing. No, I got a Gavril Saladin's Vigil because it was great. Because it had a ton of... I love Saladin's Vigil. Now, the Piss My Friends loadout was Saladin's Vigil Chaos Dogma, dude. My friends would just absolutely rage. They'd get really mad when I killed them with Chaos Dogma and the Saladin's Vigil. Like, whenever I used Chaos Dogma, they'd be like, you're using nothing... Like, people... Owens 80 complained he yelled at me. He got mad at me for using my primary too much. Saladin's Vigil was another one because it's ranged. He was just like, Owens 80 called me a cunt many times. Many times. He was like, you fusion rifles and cunt. This is fun. Sniper rifles. There weren't really a ton that really stroked my fancy. In Year 1, I mean, low-grade humility was decent. I never got hurt once, at least in Year 1 I didn't. I liked... Longbow was okay. Wasn't a huge fan of the longbow or the LDR. Sniper melee, it's just kind of weird. I liked the Winged Word. That was a good sniper rifle. Winged March was real nice. I really loved my Bittered Edge. Hereafter was a fun, exotic sniper to use. And, it was just really, really solid. I wasn't really much of a sniper, though. I did like Devil's Dawn. Devil's Dawn was great for no scopes and quick scopes. I don't know what. It felt like it had auto aim. It's a good thing that there's a gun that has auto aim pretty much. Actually, it doesn't have auto aim, but it feels like it has auto aim because it has so much. It's so snappy and has so much aim assist. I'm talking about Darcy, dude. First game using it, got tripled down with it, and it collapsed. That's how powerful it is. Loved it. Now, honestly, some of my favorite moments were was when I did Wrath of the Machine for the first time. That was amazing. Axis Challenge mode. Full group, dude. We didn't do the Outbreak Prime Quest thing, but it was tons of fun. Loved doing the raid. My teammates. Maverick X Ace, dude. Hats off to him. He helped me we did Crota's End for the first time, and we did Wrath of the Machine. I did Wrath of the Machine for the first time with him. And like my Crota's End for the first time in like Age of Triumph Week 1. On the video, you can see these there, which is pretty cool. Teammates during Wrath of the Machine, they were really nice. They were really helpful. They weren't getting mad at me. Like if I messed up, they just talked to me and explained what to do, because they were really patient. They were really, really respectful. Also, Valentine's Day. It was on Valentine's Day, and I actually got all of the raid primaries from that run. I got every single one. I got 2 Fever and Remedies, and I got the Genesis Chain, the Chaos Dogma, the Steel Medulla. I used Steel Medulla a lot, but I stopped using it for some reason. And Genesis Chain was a great auto rifle. I got around to using it way too late, because on live stream I went on an absolute tear with it, man. It was just incredible. I really liked it. It killed really fast. It was just a great auto rifle. Shame I didn't get around to using it earlier, because by the time I really started liking it was like 1 month until Destiny 2, so not really worth. And Corazon, first time, it was great. Vaulted Glass, that was the first raid I ever did. Year 1 version too. And not only that, but King's Fall. King's Fall is a ton of fun. Doing challenge modes and stuff. King's Fall is my favorite raid, probably. I do love Wrath of the Machine, but I like King's Fall the most in terms of like atmosphere and stuff. I have not done the Leviathan raid. I haven't really gone around that well in Destiny 2. I haven't done a ton. Honestly, I think that there's some weapons I really hated. Red Spectre, that was an awful auto rifle, dude. The only reason why people even cared about it is because it was Red Spectre prototype, and it was a glitch in the stats that made it look better than it actually was. The range on it is poo. My friends and I, dude, we would make fun of that gun. Like, we'd have, like, challenge where we'd use the gun. And one of my friends, he actually used a Red Spectre in the raid. He used it in raids with reinforced barrel and an ACOG scope. My God. It was really, really fun. The Red Spectre is horrible. People defend that gun. It sucks. Stability is poo. Handling is poo. The range is poo-poo. It's just awful. Midas Reckoning. That is also known as the Infusion Rifle, King's Fall Fusion Rifle. I found this one. It's like it's like Daddy Saladin's Vigil. It's not as good as Saladin's Vigil though. It is one of the most inconsistent fusion rifles I've ever used. You can absolutely map people. Saladin's Vigil ranges, I'm not even joking. But sometimes close range, it just rolls snake eyes for you and you just screw up. That's why I like Saladin's Vigil more. It's really consistent. Also, the Aether Nova was very inconsistent. I thought the Aether Nova was mediocre at best. It was good in PvE, I guess, because it would recharge your abilities. But in PvP, it just wasn't that good. It was just really inconsistent. It was low impact, too. My favorite exotics, Bad Juju. Bad Juju is a great exotic. I use that all the time in year 2 and the start of year 3. I just stopped using it for some reason. Zalo used that in early year 2. That was fun. Year 1, Hawkmoon. First exotic. You know what my first exotic was? No Land Beyond. Year 1, No Land Beyond. That was in a time when it was absolutely abysmal. And another really good exotic, Black Spindle was good. Chaperone was okay. I wasn't that good with it though. Truth was great for year 2. Use that thing all the time. Thorn wasn't too bad. And Ace of Spades was much better than people gave it credit to. Now let's get back to some really trash weapons. Trash weapons. Questing Beast. It's like Anguish of Dryston minus the raid perks. Stability's just as bad. Worst magazine size, terrible range, dude. Like 19 range. That's like worse than Red Spectre. It's just really trash. Nobody used it. Everyone would use the Answering Chord over that, and Answering Chord wasn't even that particularly good. The 2020 AMR. I did a poll on Bungie.net. It got like 500 votes or something like that. And the vote for the worst weapon in the game was the 2020 AMR. 2020 AMR, they actually brought it back to year 3, which is hilarious because it is absolutely god-awful. Not even joking. It sucks. Aim assist is dog shit, dude. The aim assist so low. Stability is ass. The aim assist is bad. The magazine size is 4. It seems like a scar rifle. It's like buh 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 buh. It does no damage. It kills in 3 shots to the body. It's just a terrible weapon. Terrible. And it was like a landslide best. There's like 50% of the vote out of 8 choices. It was like crazy. Oman hand cannons weren't that good. Ufern was decent though. Chromatic attack wasn't that good. Neither was Down and Out. Really trash weapon. In Times of Need, that's a very infamous weapon. It's really, really terrible because of its low range, low charge, low rate of fire, and low damage. It's just not a good weapon whatsoever. No, I'd say the worst. Scar Rifle, probably the Keystone. Keystone was garbage. It was just really, really, really good. And also, not only that, but auto rifles, man. The worst pulse rifle. I want to say spare change, but it could be okay if you're good with it. Worst pulse rifle. I don't know, maybe the party favorite, I guess. You can get some really good stability on it, but its magazine size and stats overall are pretty bad. Let's talk about some Destiny 2 right now. I just talked like 17 minutes about Destiny. Let's get back. Let's just go to Destiny 2. Okay, so I did the beta. That was fun. I really liked the Nightshade. Nightshade was great. For secondary, I used the Minuet, surprisingly. 'Cause I thought it was pretty consistent. I used the Better Devils a bit. I thought it was decent in PvP. And I wasn't huge on hand cannons. I tried the Does Not Compute because I love high impact Scar Rifles in D1. It was great. I love those things. But I just wasn't feeling it. They're not that good. Smite is a lot better. It just creams everything. So I also the Retro Futurist. That was a good shotgun. I really want to get my hands on it. Destiny. Okay, you know what? This is already disjointed. I'm going back to Destiny 1. I'm sorry. Some of my best memories is playing with probably maybe doing I was doing Wrath. Access challenge mode. Very difficult. Managed to do it. Crazy. I thought that it was also I thought the challenge of Elders was really cool. Let's talk about life cycle, how I started playing it all. So I started playing Dark Below or something like winter 2015, 2014, like that. I started playing around there, and I didn't really play that much early on. My first legendary, as I said, against all odds, sadly deleted it, which sucks. And then House of Wolves came out a little bit after, and that was pretty nice because we got some nice legendaries. Her right hand was actually an okay auto rifle I didn't mind using. Her Mercy was, I gotta roll on it because reforging was fun. Dry Rot was an insanely good shotgun. It was like Invective, but better. It was like Fourth Horseman on steroids. It was so much fun. I love it. Man, this is bringing back some memories. Doing Skull Offs That was a ton of fun. I did not get the Elder Cipher bounty though, so that was not good. And then like Taken King. I didn't really do that much in year one. The best weapons I got, I still have a red hand, year one. House of Wolves though. I got the House of Wolves red hand. I got the House of Wolves Judgment because I rep New Monarchy year one. Because they had some really good stuff. They had fusion rifle was pretty decent. Shotgun was good. Hand cannon was good. Our rifle was pretty decent. It was good. Machine gun was good. And also the armor was really cool, and the shaders were nice. Future War Call and Dower didn't have a ton of great weapons. I mean, in year one, Future War Call had the Fulcrum, which was good, and the Fear, and the Frenzy wasn't too bad. It wasn't like a ton to really like about some of the other stuff. And then Destiny 2, Sunbreaker, dude. Sunbreaker was really, really, really OP. It was crazy because for year one, Destiny, it was just Titans were trash. They were not good at all. They were the weakest class, the least used. Nobody used Titans because they were not good. They were just not used at all, which is very, 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 very true. If you played year one, everyone was using a Warlock or a Hunter. Mostly Warlocks though, because Sunset Singer was crazy. You could self-res, sticky grenades, fireball grenades were really, really good at the time because they could burn you to death with Viking Funeral and Touch of Flame, stuff like that. So that was really, really OP. I didn't get the Thorn in year one, but I did get the Last Word. I grinded super hard for the Last Word, like the last day. Oh yeah, and I never got a Gjallarhorn until it was sold by Xur. So when it was sold by Xur, ooh man, that was great. You know, everybody knows Gjallarhorn Day. It was August, I think. Yeah, it was August, and everyone was freaking out, dude. It was great. Absolutely great. Some other weapons I still have from House of Wolves. I have a year one Party Crasher, year one Matador. I don't have any year one fusion rifles. And I have a year one Word of Crota, year one Black Hammer, year one Hunger of Crota, year one Atheon's Epilogue, year one He's in Vengeance, year one. That's pretty much it. So I didn't get a ton. Oh, year one Spare Change, year one Dry Rot. Dry Rot was so good. But year one Prison of Elders was nice because you can get good stuff from there and strikes, you know. Also, and Taken King. Taken King was probably the best period of time for Destiny, I want to say, because it was really balanced. Pulse rifles were the king, no question. Hand cannons were not that good because they were dominant for Destiny 1. Last Word, Thorn, that shenanigans. Hawkmoon, good stuff. Auto rifles were a little bit better. They weren't that great. Sky rifles were okay. They never really been like super. They never really were super duper dominant. Except might have I killed rounds in Destiny 1, which they brought back in Destiny 2 because that was smart. I went flawless. I went flawless year 2. I did not go flawless year 1 because I didn't really do that much in year 1. Not much trials. Just did kind of some Crucible and some strikes and some raids. and Prison of Elders. That's it. I didn't do that much. And honestly, I'm okay. For Destiny, when I went flawless, I got the Water Star with the Rangefinder, Hidden Hand, and Reinforced Barrel. I didn't really use it that much, though, to be honest. It was April update, too. It was after the April update. The April update was real nice, because you got some nice content from Prisoner of Elders. And you knew Prisoner of Elders was a good way to get some loot, some really, really high light level loot, because they ditched the leveling system in year 1, which was very, very nice. And it made it so it was a lot more convenient. You didn't have to farm on hours and hours on end to get materials to upgrade your stuff. You didn't have to spend hours and hours upgrading your guns. All you have to do is just get some lots of light. It was overall real nice. Crucible was nice. Mostly I used the stuff like Hawksaw and PDX and Crositas. Also Hereafter was pretty nice. Hereafter was good. Plan C was nice too. That was a good. Truth was dominant. Dominant for most of year 1 and year 2 and the first half of year 3. So after the April update, Rise of Iron came out. It wasn't that great. It felt a little bit more rewarding because the Kingsfall weapons were not that good and nobody used them. But people used the Rack and Machine weapons because they were a lot better. They were returning to form with good raid weapons because people used the Vault of Glass weapons like Vision of Confluence, Fatebringer. Some people used Praise Revenge, Corrective Measure, Down Verdict. And Kroazan, Fang of Your Yut. Some people use the Word of Crota for Voidburn Nightfalls. That's what you would use because it was the best for Voidburn. Much better than the epilogue. But Hammer, Hunger of Crota.
Heavy ammo on the way.
Sally Vane.
Heavy ammo available.
No range whatsoever. The Scar Rifle. Sniper rifle is good. Broken because you could get like 100 rounds of ammo for like a single brick or something like that. You get like 50 rounds in the magazine, dude. It was like a slow fire machine gun. That thing was broken. Didn't have that good of a stats, but man, that didn't really matter because it was just an absolute monster. And Wrath Machine a lot better. Ex Machina is real good. The Ex Machina was like Black Spindle, which returned Black Hammer. It was like a better version of like the Black Spindle because it was legendary. Steel Medulla was real good in PvE because it was consistent, did a lot of damage and good stability. Cast Dogma did some nice damage and it just did a lot of damage. If you remember, he was a great hand cannon, real consistent, had like a ton of range, great impact, great perks. Auto rifle, probably the only really, truly viable auto rifle. Like you could make an argument, I guess, like Doctrine of Passing. I guess it's not that good. It wasn't that good in year 3. It was great in year 2. Like bullet hoses, like the Armin's D. Doctrine of Passing, Self-Steering with Claw, stuff like that. They were really good. And that was for good reason. They absolutely melted at close range. And they were I mean, they actually weren't really broken because they were really short, really close range weapons, and you can just kill them with a Scar Rifle. But some people just cried for them to be nerfed, and I hope you're happy. Over time, Destiny changed from like a Twitch shooter, like it was, because it wasn't really relying on abilities, it was just relying on who shot first and making your shots. Abilities were just to set up stuff. They were just to set up engagement, so to get people, like, people hiding around corners, to get them to, like, fight them, or run. To get them to stop camping. Stuff like that. Camping with a little shotgun, Matador, Felwinter's Lie, stuff like that. But, so, like, in Year 3, people just abuse abilities. You just throw a grenade every 20 seconds with maxed grenades and maybe some some exotics or something like that. Boom. Real easy. Energy drain build for walk, or you could just throw unlimited scatter grenades, which are really good with nothing manacles. Hand cannons are really good in Year 3. The Trials of Osiris weapons in Year 2 were kind of a joke, aside from the auto rifle, pretty much. I mean, machine gun was decent, rocket was decent, shotgun was okay, I guess. Same with the fusion rifle, there wasn't anything that was great. I mean, but in Year 3, auto rifle was good, pulse rifle was really good, sniper rifle was really good, shotgun was decent, I guess. Fusion rifle was nice. I like the Stellar Message. The hand cannon was not that good. The Scar Rifle was okay. A lot of people really liked it. I was not a huge fan of it. It was just kind of slow, not really my style. It didn't kill that fast. But a lot of people really liked it. I think that at least they nailed the fact of it being like rewarding, at least in Year 3, even though the meta and PvP pretty much just went to shit then to all the abilities and stuff. I mean, Titans were really good, so you just Striker Titans, absolute cancer. Their stupid lightning grenades and their stupid shoulder charges and their stupid Soul Slams and stupid Juggernauts, which were nerfed, but shoulder charges were still used a lot because it was a one-shot kill. It was like a shotgun you didn't even need ammo for. Also, he gave you more points than a shotgun because of melee. But that doesn't really matter that much in Destiny 2 because you don't get extra points for precision kills, which I like. Now, I was really happy to hear that there's some change going on. But Trials of Osiris, Year 3, after the last developer update with the special ammo and stuff, I really dislike that you lose your special ammo after the first round of Trials of Osiris, which made going flawless significantly harder, and it promoted camping and just using Icebreaker. Now, the problem wasn't Icebreaker really that much. I mean, I had Icebreaker, but it just made it so it was not diverse at all. It was just like a palindrome, a hand cannon of some sort, maybe a burning eye or something like that, or Icebreaker, or a sidearm. That's it. It's the Wormwood. Wormwood was not that good of a sidearm. People just used it because it was very accessible. Haka sidearms, Jabber Haka, Iron Wreath, even Heavy Pigeon, and Conviction, all better. Also, why were your 2 faction weapons not available from one of those engrams? Like they were like the only weapons that are actually unavailable in the current version, unless you want to install Rise of Iron and go back to Taken King. But I wouldn't do that if I were you. So what's the point? No, Destiny 2. I'll tell you, now here we're finally getting to our Destiny 2 experience. So I did the beta and all. I did pretty good. Not too bad at all. Nightshade, I really liked him and you. It was good. Daredevils, I mean, everyone was freaking out over Main Ingredient. It took me forever for it to drop. I got to drop right when it was about to end, so I only got a couple games to actually use it, which was lovely. That was okay, though. I just used the Retro Futurist. I used Sentinel. Sentinel, that was the only class you could use. Subclass. But that's okay. I like that. And, so, my first legendary weapon in Destiny 2, a Nameless Midnight. I got from that strike thing. And my first energy weapon was the Uriel's Gift. So I had Nameless Midnight and Uriel's Gift, which is pretty viable. My first exotic. I mean, yeah, it was like Sunshot and the Doomfang Pauldrons. My first exotic I got from the Engram was Darcy. Darcy was real good. I liked it. As I said, triple kill first game, if you actually remember. I haven't really been doing that much. I don't have a ton of exotics. I got a ton of duplicates. If I'm really happy with Crucible. High caliber rounds are really OP. They're gonna get nerfed, so I don't really mind that much. Same with Mida. Mida's gonna get nerfed. But another thing, pulse grenades in PvP and PvE. In PvE, for the dogs fight, just throw 2 of them on a dog with a lot of empowering spores. Boom, they're dead. You don't need to do anything. You can just kill them. Does more damage like a Merciless because you don't have to reload. Just throw 2, boom, they're dead. I guess the curtain call or the Sins of the Past, like Ragons with cluster mobs do more damage. Also in PvP, pulse grenades, so good, dude. Like they're one of the few things that's actually better. They actually got better. There's more damage than it did in Destiny 1. Besides, of course, power weapons, which are supposed to feel overpowered. And also, I can say for certain that they will never, ever be a return for Plan C in Destiny 2. Because the Plan C perk is available on Legendaries. And even if it was returned, who would use it? Because there's already perk for on Legendaries. Shock and Awe and Critical Sass. Critical Sass actually isn't that good because it's a really fast-firing fusion rifle and it doesn't feel OP like power weapons should be. But it was one of my first fusion rifles, and I mean, it's not bad for getting kills, I guess. It gets the job done, but it's not like super like a monster like the main ingredient is. Now, I guess I'm gonna go summarize it, man. I know it's really late. Destiny kind of died like a month ago, but like, I really miss Destiny 1. I mean, I have had so much great memories over the years. Years I've been playing. Oh my god, it's like it'll like bring you to tears, man. It's just how much that's just been happening. I met a lot of friends and stuff. I mean, some of my friends play it. I only play a lot of my real life friends, but I met some people. I had some great times. Had a ton of fun. It was just great. I loved it. It kind of helped out my YouTube channel a fair amount. I mean, I did get noticed by some senpais. Like, if you didn't know this, dude, like C-Day Gaming, at one point, he was a little, he was subscribed to me, dude. He actually subscribed to me and commented me on my videos and stuff. Same with Deicide, you know, those people. I know a lot of people really hate C-Day because, all the thing you just accuse Astrofrost. I don't really care. Who cares? But, I'm a little, I gave up Destiny. I deleted it. I uninstalled because I need to make room for other games. It's really sad. I miss Destiny. I just wish that I mean, I don't wish it would come back. I need to go because it did change, man. It's just, how do I summarize it, man? It was a fun game. Yeah, it was flawed. Some people hated it. I don't care. I absolutely just, oh my god. Oh, I guess about my YouTube channel, you know, I haven't really uploading much, but I guess that's okay. I'm not gonna upload much. I'm gonna upload like maybe once a month. So I have stuff to do. I really need to get my stuff set up because I'm in a bit of a crisis right now. I mean, I wanted to go to homecoming dance. Got grounded by my parents. Yay. I couldn't use my peer. Just stuff like that, man. Destiny 2 had a great. Destiny. I miss Destiny, man. Destiny. It's been a long time. Long time playing. I'll let it go. Goodbye, Destiny. I'll miss you. And I hope Destiny 2 continues to be really good. Because I like PvE. I like PvP. I'm not that good. I like 250 light, but you know, I'm gonna start playing a little bit more. I've done like one live stream or something. I'm probably not gonna do a ton of Destiny 2 live streams, but that's okay. Check out my Instagram and Twitter, and I guess you can add me on Snapchat. I don't really care. If you wanna stalk me, go ahead. I don't care. Bye.